Hello viewers, how we all doing? Lovely viewers. There's need for us to have a conversation, a very serious conversation that has to do with our health. For us that want to live long, that love longevity, and want to embrace good health. We want good health. Want to enjoy good health. There's need for us to have a serious conversation because today, being the third Sunday, I'm dressed to go to church. I'm just back from church, but there was need in my spirit. I was moving my spirit for us to have this serious conversation concerning our health. It's time for you and I to know the truth about our health. Because when it comes to good health, especially you want to overcome chronic illness, you don't want to die in misery, illness, deadly illness, chronic illness. There is need for you to take to heart wisdom from from nature, nature's wisdom, to grab knowledge from nature's wisdom. And I'm moving my spirit to tell you the truths, the honest truths. When it comes to nature, when it comes to chronic illness, my dear, nature is your best bet. Forget what other people may be saying. You may be lost in the crowd when it comes to chronic illness, metabolic diseases, metabolic illness, diabetes, stroke, cancer, autoimmune disease, and so on. Hypertension, high blood pressure, people just slump easily, cardiac arrests. My dear, your best bet, it's nature based. When I say nature based, holistic health, holistically, treating you holistically. Some people don't understand when we treat you holistically. We are treating you in totality. Your body, mind, spirits, your emotions, everything counts. Not just treating the physical body. That's why most times people will say an ailment is, beside hereditary, people will say that it's spiritual. Yes, to a very large extent, it is spiritual. But there's also a physical undertone, which is why we treat both the physical body, the spiritual, and the emotional. The mind is key. Your mind is key. So I want to urge you today to embrace nature because I feel saddened today. I was just I just felt I felt the need for us to have this serious conversation about our health because a lot of us take health for granted. All we'll say is complaints, and we've tried this, we've tried that. My dear, when it comes to chronic illness, stroke, when that has to do with your cerebra, that has to do with your crown, crown chakras, the CPU of your body system. Don't joke with it. This is not time to be on one treatment fit all. It has to be holistic. This is not, oh, I have, okay, they said it's not orthodox, it's not about drugs, to thin my blood, to say, to do all that. Okay, I've gone to herbs as well. There's no one thing fit all. It has to be holistic. And where do you start from? Change your lifestyle. Don't say, yes, this leaf. I just pick a leaf. Or is it aloe vera or noni plants? If noni leaf can treat stroke. And I picked it up and I start taking it until it's degenerates or it finished up my organs. Everything you take into this body. We just had a campaign, you know, it just concluded a campaign, the World Health Day, a campaign on liver and bowel health. People wondered why that theme. It was inspired by God, mandated that I had to be clinically from research. I have come to realize that before an illness, the diseases you tag, you claim to have eaten you up, before it even gets to that um, organ, that have collapsed, or that organ that is how will I put it now, that you have tagged, that is localized. It first started from the liver, because most of these things are metabolic. When I say that every ailment starts from your guts, people do not understand. From your moment that you eat, from this mouth of yours enters down to the esophagus, even with your saliva down, and it does not digest, an issue start popping up. Because your food must digest, absorption must take place. Those food must, the organs that are responsible must take nutrients into the cells to power the cells, to nourish the cells, to revitalize new cells, renew cells, bring to life. So you can discover when that first circle, when the circle is not complete, or the first stage is not met, the second will not happen, the third will be a problem. So when there is a metabolic disease, that's why indigestion is a window of diseases. So when I hear people say they have stroke and they tell me, oh, they are not diabetic as well, oh, but they have high blood pressure, I looked at them. Do you understand how this body works? Okay, let's leave the word, you are not diabetic, okay, but you are insulin resistant. Insulin insensitivity. What does that mean? Your food does not digest. Your food does not absorb. Nutrient does not absorb into the cells. Those organs, which organs takes these things? How do this body work? How do they, how do all this food, how is they metabolized, nourish this body, powers this body? That is why your energy system governs every system of your body. So you discover most organs are dense, congested, no life in them, no energy. So as a healer, as a physician, what do? Do you come with one remedy to treat everything? No. Remember this, it's all about harmony. It's all about equilibrium. It's all about balance. Balance these organs. You're coming in with dieting, you're coming in with nutrition, you're coming in with herbal medicine, you're coming in with TCM, that's traditional Chinese medicine, you're coming in with energy therapies, you're coming in with various modalities. At the end of the day, you want to what? Balance this body. You want to make this body what? Whole. Enough is enough of complaints. If you have a chronic illness and you are still pumping drugs into your system, my dear, when death comes, don't blame anyone. He that has ears, let them hear. I'm just like John the Baptist in the wilderness, crying, shouting to you all, embrace nature. This is the time. From the cry, the yearning of humanity, SA Green Villa Health for All Foundation is born, has been born, and has been launched to the world. Embrace nature. Nature is the way to go. Embrace naturopathic healing, holistic healing for your good health, for your longevity. Don't say, I cannot reach a Sosa is so big now, because I have a calling on my head. I'm growing bigger and bigger every day. I am in a mission to fulfill God's mission on earth, to teach as many. That is why EVHAF has an institution of herbal learning, to bring people to nature, to teach people nature, how to use nature to help themselves. It's not just picking a leaf and I say this leaf is good for stroke, and you keep taking the leaf until that leaf finished your liver. And they say, yes, I tried herbs too, it didn't work. Who sent you? Before you try herbs, did you change your lifestyle? Did you change your diets? How is your lifestyle? Does your food digest? Do they come with nutrients? As a trained nutritionist and a dietitian, a licensed naturopath, trained energy therapist, grapho-psychologist, chakras healer, natural diagnostic physician, I bring all these things into my treatments. So it has to be a holistic approach to your healing. So you may say, hey, exercise is too expensive. That is it. Knowledge itself is expensive. So don't come. Or the foundation is open to all. Embrace it. Come. Even as a volunteer, you will learn. There are trainings going on. We just concluded an outreach mandated by divine mandate by God to reach out to underserved communities that are crying and yawning. They needed to know. That is what our mission is. So for you out there hearing the sound of my voice, see, it is rare. It's an opportunity to grab. Knowledge is power. It's expensive these days because we're coming to an era where access to healthcare will be so expensive, so difficult. Even with your money, you can't. Knowledge is power. Embrace SA Green Villa Health for All Foundation. We have it's a healthcare organization with the natural holistic scheme for everyone, group, associations, corporate organization. We have different levels of healthcare careers here that you can pick that suits you, that suits your pocket. Don't say, hey, herbs, there's nothing like that. Before herbs comes, dieting comes in, nutrition comes in. So talking about herbs, talking about drugs, those are for emergency. Those are acute. When you talk about chronic, you've damaged this body. It's been damaged over time and you're still taking toxic. You're still blocking it with drugs. And you're looking for just one drug you're taking nutrients upon polluted system. It won't work now. Please apply knowledge. Grab this knowledge, apply it, and let it work for you. Stop complaining. Please, hear the sound of my voice. It cannot be coming always, but I'm moving my spirit. Every time I'm moving the spirit to speak, I will speak. Because this is a calling to bring people, to draw people to nature, and to teach people of nature, and to treat with nature. So embrace SA Villa Health for All Foundation today and receive divine healing. Healing from the roots.